Oh my god, you figured it out. Boomer versus technology.
No, it's not boomer versus technology. They fucking changed it. I didn't know like.
Yeah, back in my day, phones used to be connected to the wall.
Well, no, like the stupid updates. You know, they're the ones that's the problem here. Uh
Yeah, improvements? Disgusting. Just keep everything bad.
oh no, just don't like change the way that the bots used to join. That was like super easy. That was like, you know, slash join bot slash join name of other bot, and then boom, you're done. Not like slash join now select channel now select bot. I was like, fuck, this is taking forever. Oh well. Robin, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Riley, you had something you were saying before the show started?
Yeah, Riley, what was it? Oh wait, he doesn't have anything to say because he's not fucking here. He
Yeah, he fucking
he,
abandoned us.
yeah, he fucking he joins the Discord, looks in there for a second. He knows for a fact that we're recording tonight. But like we haven't had like a show, we haven't had an episode in almost 2 weeks, so we got to record something.
Yeah,
So
so Moe and I had this genius idea,
yes,
and it's just from our brains of just we can record something without Riley.
true dat, true dat. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
It's
So
like, what does he
yeah,
really do for us anyway,
uh, well,
Besides
he
the
gets
cold
the
opens.
bots. Yeah, the cold opens and he gets the bots in here.
Well, anyone can get the bots in here.
True, true,
It's a very
true.
simple task.
Well, not really so simple. I mean, I was like, all right, so it's just like a year ago, all it was is just slash join, like the two dots on both sides join, and then like Craig or Geark, and then boom, you got it, and there you go. But now it's like slash join. Now it's like, you know,
Yeah, it's
select
like
this
integrated
channel.
into Discord.
I know. I just fucking hate it. Like I don't know, like a. I don't think that making things more complicated makes them more streamlined or makes them better. You know.
I just don't agree that it's more complicated.
Well, I just never. All I had to do. Well, all right. So back in the day, which was like last year, all you had to do was just slash join or the dots join, and then boom, bot, you're done in the channel that you're in. Now it's like I gotta select a channel. Now I gotta type in the name of a bot or not. Not I don't know. I just don't get this world anymore. Maybe I'm just too tired.
Or old.
I know I am.
Well, old
Okay.
and tired's the same thing, right?
Well, no, tired's more like a state of mind. Old is just inevitability.
Hey, old is also a state of mind, alright?
I guess it can
I've
be.
seen some spry, young-looking, like, 90-year-olds, you know?
Yeah, like the ones that are still in the military, like in the fucking army. Like, you know, these like what they'll be like 1-star generals or something or high ranking officials or something. They're like, all right, I'm gonna run this 4 mile thing for today. You guys coming? I was like, dude, my back hurts because I slept wrong, and I'm like, was in my 30s. Like,
Oh
dude,
my fucking god.
I'm fucking pathetic, you
I
know.
slept wrong and my back hurts. I'm fucking 23.
Ugh.
I slept on my stomach. Big don't sleep on your stomach. Bad
I
for you.
love sleeping on my stomach. It feels like the best, and I can
That's why your
sleep
back
easy.
hurts.
I thought like sleeping on your side was like the wrong thing to do.
So sleeping on your back is the healthiest. The side is the next, and then the worst is stomach.
Really?
Yeah, it's something about like the pressure you're putting on like your internals, I guess.
Yeah.
And also your
Uh,
back's kind of curving forward instead of like, laying against the bed.
yeah. True. True. I don't know. Like sometimes, like I like sleeping on my sides. You know, like I can't stand the sleeping on my back because like it always just feels like I can never like get the proper the neck support that I want from like my pillows, and I've got like three fucking pillows on my bed. Like I'll admit this, like since I've been in my like 20s, I'm like a bit of a pillow hoarder. Like I like multiple pillow. I think that's just like me living with chicks for too long. Like, okay, well, I guess I like pillows, multiple pillows on my bed. Because it looks nice when you like make your bed and you organize your pillows. You can take a picture and it looks nice and all that, and you look like it looks like a room that a woman would like to walk into and not be scared of me immediately. I
The
think that's
Jordan
why
Jordan Peterson, right? Make your bed.
you clean your room. Like I don't want to clean my room, Jordan Peterson. Cleaning sucks.
Hey,
It's
you know
like
what I
the
want to do, Jordan? I want to do a bunch of Xanax. How's that
let's
sound?
all right, let's go do some Xanax. Huh? Fucking snort a line of fucking Zoloft afterwards. Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, man's is based.
All right, all right, all right. Let's go ahead and start the show. A one, a two, a skiddly diddly do. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the MoCast. I'm your host, Mo Diggity, and joining me today is only one of the two co-hosts because Riley is I don't know where he's at. He's around here somewhere. He's been popping in and out of the Discord, but not popping, in and out of the chat room that he needs to be in. But anyway, so joining me is Robin. So it's going to be Robin and MoCast. Say what's up, Robin.
I'm defaulted to favorite now.
You were always favorite.
True.
Yeah,
Fuck that other guy.
fuck him. What does Riley even do anyway?
Besides everything.
Yeah, besides like coordinating with like Debbie Gloom and all that stuff, which is like literally just like a mouse click or two plus a hey, want $20? Here you go, bro. Here you go, bro. Hit him a podcast. Let's go. Yeah. Besides that,
Yeah, I
uh,
can't think of anything besides that.
yeah.
Oh, and all the social medias.
Oh yeah, the social medias, which we like just ravaged him a few episodes ago on
Yeah, but
it.
we could be nice to him now that he's not here, because he won't hear it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he's not going to listen to us. We can like say all the kind words we want that we would never ever say in front of him. We can say that right now, like what we like about Riley, because he's never going to hear it, and that's fucking wonderful. Mwah.
Yeah,
Man,
fuck that guy. He works too hard.
uh, I remember Dick Masterson of the Dick Show fucking saying one time, I should just do, or he should just do a freaking podcast of just being 40 and talking about all the bullshit that you have to deal with being a 40-year-old. Like, for example, because I guess I'm just going to do that right now. For example, my fucking knees and my ankles, they pop, they snap, crackle, and pop like fucking Rice Krispie treats. Like fucking a bowl of Rice Krispies. Like while I'm just walking to the fucking kitchen to get myself something to eat or something to drink. It just, I fucking hate it so much because, like, it's not that I'm in pain. It's just that I know later on I'm going to be in pain. And every time I'm like crack, 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 just fucking up and down the fucking hallway, it's just going to suck. And I'm going to hate it every fucking day of my life. And the thing is, see, I hate paying bills. Hold on one sec. Ugh, had something in the back of my throat. I fucking hate that shit so much. Um,
Ew.
I know for a fact that I hate paying bills, and I'm going to have to get better and better and better health insurance as I get older. And what better means in America, in American terms, is more expensive uh, health insurance. Because, and this is the reason why I even bring this up, because I love listening to like the loudest podcast. It's a Stereos' fucking podcast, right? And he was talking about having to go to the emergency room, and they charged his ass fucking $13,000 for an emergency room visit, and just like a bunch of stuff that they did on there, and the stuff that they needed to do, like an X-ray and just like a checkup and all that. That was just like few hundreds of bucks, right? Like it was still going to be expensive, but it's the other shit that they fucking tacked onto the bill that made it so outrageously expensive. Like the saline drip that they gave him is
Mm.
like thousands of fucking dollars, you know? Yeah, what saline essentially is just better purified fucking water, you know? And this isn't even the first time I've heard about like insane saline charges, you know? I've gotten someone who says, yeah, they charged me $1,000 for like the one bag of saline. Uh and this is all, with insurance covering like a good portion of it. And it just boggles my mind that we're never going to get past this part. I don't think insurance or healthcare systems ever going to get better. Like I've been reading up on other first world countries uh
Are we a first world country? Are we sure?
well, okay, I've been reading up on first world countries healthcare systems, right? And the shit's not really bad. Like everyone talks about, like, well, with Canadian healthcare, you gotta stand in a line. Dude, I'm fucking standing in a line now. Like being in the emergency room is a fucking nightmare. It's like a minimum like 5 hour fucking visit if like you're in a big city, maybe an hour or two if you're in a fucking small one. It's just it boggles my mind that it really doesn't feel, despite us having like the advantage when it comes to healthcare technology and breakthroughs and all that. When you go to a hospital, sometimes it just fucking doesn't feel like it, you know? Like I feel like we have big hospitals, but everyone's afraid to go there because of the expensive ass bill. And I was reading a couple of weeks ago about the stat of people who die due to lack of health care. Not like health care as in like health insurance, but too fucking afraid to go to the doctor. And the amount that the stat is freaking insane. Like it's far too high for a country like ours, you know? And I don't know if like I don't know if socialized healthcare in this country is going to be a good idea because we'll just fuck it up. I think. Like I like to think that we would be able to pull it off, but we can't. It doesn't seem like the last few years alone, like organizing freaking COVID protocols and stuff. And if we were monetized, there'd go the monetization on YouTube, but we're not, so we can talk about pretty much whatever we want. It's not like we're denying shit or anything. So, but just looking at everything that we do, I'm afraid that if we tried anything like that, it would just fucking it would probably like crash and burn hard. Like I guess my faith isn't like my faith might be in socialized healthcare, but my faith isn't in the apparatus that would run it, which would be the American government and the American system.
Yeah, because it is a better system. It's just not gonna happen here. Our government's fucking.
Oh, it's complete garbage. Like, we're a week away from the gubernatorial and other other assorted elections, and I'm fucking scared for it, man, because uh, I don't see any side that is that has a plan or like a good plan to fix things. Things that we need to do, like basic, infrastructure. No plans for that. It's just the most absurd shit. And like our parties have gotten so divisive. Like every year, it feels like this is the most divided we've ever been as a country. And then the next year comes, and then it was like, dude, I wish we were in like 2019 because 2021 fucking sucked. 2020 sucked, and like 2022, I don't think it's going to be any better. And we're about to find out how bad it's about to be by next week because I don't know, man. I think if if things don't get better soon, what we saw in the summer of 2020, I think that we're just going to see that everywhere. but without really any like political, well, like a defined political motivations. I think maybe it might be chaos, or God forbid there's more food shortages and stuff like that. Because that shit like is fucking scary to think of. Like this one time, it was when I was living in San Antonio. I was just going to the store, and this is like way before the, like pandemics and lockdowns, shit that was even being thought of. That was even like a problem, right? And I was just getting some. I was getting some fucking paper towels, and for just like a minute, I just stood there for a second, and all I can like see in my mind's eye are like barren shelves. Everyone's fighting over shit. And I was like, dude, I smoke too much. Like I don't need to be having like these like black pilled or doomer pilled fucking moments, in the fucking store. Like, cause sometimes those bring on fucking panic attacks and those freak me the fuck out. Like, I hate having panic attacks in fucking public, right? That's the worst shit fucking ever. Uh, but dude, all that shit, like those fucking nightmare fucking scenarios came fucking true, man. And just seeing people tear each other apart over Black Friday deals was crazy when the
Yeah, that shit's
lockdowns
scary.
happened. Yeah, when the lockdowns happened, it was that plus human greed, and that pisses me off. And it fucking sucks that we're still talking about it these days because we should have been done with this by now, but it's just had such a lasting effect. Anyway, I'm yammering on. Robin, what's on your mind, or do you have anything that you'd like to expand upon with this?
No, I think I don't know. I don't think this year's been like that bad for the country. I feel like a lot of people are just still like lockdown brained. A lot of people are just still like angsty and like feel all cooped in. I think that's kind
Yeah,
of like the big problem. I mean, a
yeah,
lot of people are like, economy, but it's like, how many of these people actually give a fuck about that? Let's be completely honest.
well, yeah. A lot of people don't give a fuck about the economy because they don't understand the economy, or they don't want to take the time to try and understand that. And that freaks me out because, like, if something bad economically ever happens, then the people just aren't going to understand it, or they're just not going to care. Like, oh no, all the housing markets collapsed, right? Like the like some economists are talking about the Fed and such. They're going to reset, quote unquote, the housing markets. And if that happens, that's going to be a fucking disaster, right? And I'm fucking fearful for that because anyone who remembers 2007 through 2009, that shit was a weird time economically. And we saw like so much shit like go fucking down. Like when the recession really started, I was living in Houston, and we were starting to see restaurants and shops and stuff that have been here for fucking years just shut straight freaking down. And that was we thought it was going to get like a little bit better after that, but it got like super worse and all that. There was a good movie called The Big Short where like it's infotainment, but it's still
Right.
a good movie. If no one's ever seen it, like you should totally go see it. If you like Steve Carell, and I think Will Arnett's in there, and a few other people that you might like. Anthony Bourdain's in there for a minute, and he has a good like spot. I love the shit out of it. But yeah. Just uh the hold on a sec. Uh Um, uh, what was I going to say? Yeah, you saying something about being lockdown brained. It was no one wants to talk, or like people are saying, "Hey, can we talk about the negative effects of these like last like year or so of lockdowns and shit?" Cuz a lot of the kids seem to be kind of fucked up a little bit now because of it, and they're freaking out like the things that we've seen since lockdown and after lockdown we've apparently never seen before, like suicide rates, or like from like like 11, 12, and early teens and late teens, like they have just skyrocketed exponentially. And we've never really like sat down and like had a long talk about all the negative ramifications. Everyone just tells us to shut up and don't go against sports team A or you're for sports team B, and then we get nothing done, which is pretty much how I felt. Pretty much not really how I felt, but I don't know. Blah 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 blah. Anywho, I don't even know what started me on this shit. I just
On
started
COVID, yeah.
started talking about COVID and all the bullshit. Ugh. I for like for just regular posting, not shit posting,
Here
not
we
like
go.
schizo posting, but I was talking some shit, like regular normal ass shit, and fucking Twitter zapped me for 7 days. It was right before Elon officially like took over Twitter. So I've been missing out on all of the fun and all the shit posting and all the like the dramatics and all the stuff right now on my main account. I'm like, oh, like because I don't give a shit who fucking runs Twitter. Twitter's a fucking cesspool shithole. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but
So
this is like
it's
Tumblr too, you know? Like, it's just gonna go straight into the fucking toilet.
Do you think so? I mean, like, could Twitter really just crumble that bad? I mean, what replaces Twitter? I mean, God forbid it's like Parlor or
Yeah.
fucking Gab. Ugh. Or like, because I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I've tried all the other socials, or God forbid, fucking Storyfire, which Storyfire had a lot of promise. But if any of you have been following McJuggerNuggets' journey on Storyfire and all that, you'll know that that place is going nowhere fast. And I've tried like, like trying to make it there, but there's like no engagement. There's just people begging for Blaze.
I did
You
see
know,
that after Musk took over, the N word was trending with the hard R.
I don't know if that's true or not because I
It
haven't
is true.
seen. Okay, because I ain't seen anyone actually like actually use it. Then again, I didn't click on the trending tab either.
It was, he made a tweet, it was like, "The bird is free," and, like, half of the quote tweets were just the N word, like spam.
Oh dear God. Yeah, unleash the beast.
Yeah, well, free speech, right?
Uh,
Free speech won.
well, yeah, I mean, like, people like I'm going to be honest with you, like we do have like a ton of things to better our experience on Twitter. For all of its faults, Twitter has bent over backwards to accommodate all the people who want a lot of like positive changes. And let's be honest, like a lot of people feel a lot safer in their echo chambers. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Um, it has a much better like scanning for like bad words that you don't want to see, like the N word or any kind of slur, in your options and stuff. So this is an opportunity for people to really start like exploring their options in fucking on their Twitter page, because a lot of people who are seeing like offensive stuff, like they're not like putting forth the efforts in blocking shitty user bot sites and all that stuff, or user profiles, like the ones that you see like with a name and a bunch of numbers on there. Those are the bots. I'm hoping like Elon fulfills his promise to get rid of the fucking bots, man. This will make this site a lot better, I think.
Well, I also saw General Motors pulled all their ads because they're a Tesla competitor. That can't be good for Twitter, right? Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
I
that's,
feel like car advertisements were a fuck ton of their money.
well, I mean, like, GM's the only one so far, and since they're a competitor, like, they can say on the surface for the public face, blah, 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 Elon Musk, Twitter, blah, 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 but really it's just because they're competitors and they just wanna
Well, they
they
said
wanna
as
get a
much.
fucking stat.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, and really all it is just them, like, stabbing at, their competitor. For it. So like I don't believe a word out of a fucking corporation's mouth when they say something. Like, nah, this is just for the money.
It's gonna go downhill pretty quick.
Well,
Like, watching Facebook and Twitter implode is so funny.
Facebook has had it coming for a really, really long time.
Yeah, but did you see
especially
they added legs to the metaverse?
oh god. Yeah, like everyone in VR chats like, "Oh, that's cute," while they do the fucking Fortnite dances and shit. And like Meta could be oh man, and speaking of like Meta and Facebook, their stock fucking took a giant nosedive a few days ago because their earning reports came out and it was not good at all. It's like every fucking time this year that they've had like an earning report, it hasn't been very good. And I think this third quarterly report has been the worst one so far.
Yeah, they put an absurd amount of money into the meta. It's just so
I mean, the metaverse can be in like like a huge thing. I don't know why in the age of VR chat and well Steam VR for instance, like uh Steam's just doing its own thing. It's just steaming along, just being its own little entity. It's not going fucking crazy. But if you look at like Steam virtual reality and even even Oculus and fucking HTC Vive and all that, the technology is totally here, but they decided that they were going to try to do a new thing. And with virtual reality,
a new thing.
well, like, it new to them, I guess.
Yeah,
But with
like
like,
they're entering into a space that's already got a lot of competition.
yeah, a lot of competition, which is fucking excellent because that means someone's going to come along and blow the status quo away, which I'm really looking forward to because you know what I really want because I used to watch Adventure Time all the time when I was a little bit younger, and Jake and Finn played this game where it's like basically it's kind of like Magic the Gathering or any card game, but it was all like uh just like 3D rendered like a fucking hologram. It was a hologram game, and I really, really want that. And I've been trying to figure out like how you can actually put something like that together because it can't be that difficult. I mean, we've got to already we've got to already have the technology. I'm thinking maybe it's just not like economically viable for any company to really do it because this seems like it doesn't really seem like it would be out of our grasp, like this has got to be like something that we can accomplish in a reasonable amount of time, like the holograph technology that or hologram technology. That's fucking cool
I
because
don't think it's
I
viable at like a consumer level is the problem.
well, I just want to see it used on a like even on a corporate level would
Well, they
be
do
just
like those
fine.
they do like hologram like concerts and stuff, right?
Oh, they do that in Japan.
Yeah,
Like
like
if
Hatsune Miku and stuff.
yeah, or anyone who's a fucking a Hollow Live fan will see like Gura and all the Hollow Live girls like
Well,
going out there.
that's do they do hologram stuff
Oh
for
yeah,
Hololive?
it's actually really, really cool. If anyone just goes and YouTubes it, I watched it when it came out, and the technology that they use for that is fucking cool. And I just wish that we had that on like, a basic, everyday consumer level. Cause I want that real bad. Like Japan even has that for consumers. They have like a girlfriend that you can buy in one of those.
Of
It'll pop
course.
up and like say, hello, moshi moshi, and all that stuff. And like it gets to know you, your habits, has conversations with you and stuff.
That's creepy as hell.
Creepy as fuck, but I'm so into it. It's so fucking
It's a
cool.
fucking
Like this
Black
is
Mirror episode.
dude, yeah. Oh my god, like we're so close to Black Mirror technology and Black Mirror future. Like one of the things that because I'm a fan, a huge fan, a proponent of transhumanism, and that one episode where uh they punish this guy by blocking out all the people and shit, like making a red,
Yeah,
basically make him a social pariah forever. You know, I
it's
fear
the
that.
average right winger on Twitter.
But that fucking scares the shit out of me. On the other hand, we have all these we have all these opportunities. that can like we can probably extend our lifespan artificially if we could just do a better job of making this technology more viable.
Well, once we reach the
Unfortunately,
singularity, we'll all live forever. So
well, the singularity needs to hurry up and get its ass over here because I don't
you're
want to
getting
die.
old, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm 42, man, and like I'm a couple of months away from my 43rd birthday. I was thinking to myself outside last night while I was having a puff, like, dude, I think I'm just going to skip my birthday this year. I don't want to do anything. Maybe I'll call off of work or something, or schedule a day off or something. But I don't want to. I don't want to like do anything for my fucking birthday. I don't want no cake. Don't want no presents or anything. If someone shows up with some money, sure. But yeah, I'm just so fucking done with it. I'm so done with birthdays. I think I've finally reached that point in my life where I'm just done with birthdays.
Yeah, I've hated birthdays for a while. Like, congratulations, you were born.
Like, I like the congratulations you were born. It's just that when they finally let you know what the number is,
I mean, hey, I had
oh
nothing to do with it, so you can
yeah,
congratulate me all you want.
like I didn't ask, but hey,
I just
thanks,
fell out,
appreciate it.
like, it's just it happens.
Yeah, I fell out, went wah, and then you guys fucking started charging me rent. Like, this fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, now I have to, like, be responsible and I didn't want this.
Yeah, if if we can do like a hybrid of anarcho primitivism, but with good internet and like running water, like I don't want to do shit. Like anarcho primitivism is like I don't know, like maybe if I could just like not have to have a job and just have all my shit paid for me, and then I can like work for extra money for stuff. But if I can have like time to just plan my day and just do other things, I promise that I won't like just sit there, in my Oculus Quest 2 and just dick around on fucking VR chat all day. I'll figure something out. That would be nice. It's like anarchy except without like all the bad parts of anarchy.
Like, plug me into, like, a VR thing and then just
You see, I'm kind of into the whole matrix thing, being plugged into a matrix, because I don't care about this meat husk that I'm currently inhabiting at all, and just like advance well enough to where you can take my consciousness, like the parts that make me me, and put me into another fucking bot. Like my ideal world would be Ghost in the Shell. Everyone's saying Cyberpunk 2077 these days, but looking at the anime Edge Runners and then looking at the game, I'm like, no, dude, I don't want that at all. That shit's just too unstable and people freak the fuck out. Like, I want Ghost in the Shell. That's what I want.
I mean, the real
uh,
world's already too unstable.
oh yeah, but just imagine, being able to jump out of a jump out of your husk, your shell, and onto the internet. That would be really, really cool. Like because at that point, your universe is unlimited, until like someone decides to just fucking zap a fucking server that you're on and fucking like kills like a billion fucking people, which, hope that you're not in there when that happens. But yeah. Oh
I
man,
mean, the universe is already infinite. You can kinda do whatever you.
I I know that, but the
It's
way
hard to,
that
like,
it
feel that.
yeah, it doesn't feel like that anymore because like when we were younger, back when the internet was a little bit younger, maybe I should say, um, there were tons of sites to go to, right? And then uh YouTube came along, MySpace, Facebook, social media came along, and then everything got real corporatized real quick. And then
Yeah, like, what
suddenly,
websites do you visit? Like,
oh,
probably not
like
many, right?
oh no, like a good handful of image boards that weren't 4chan before you start making the 4chan joke.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
nowadays.
oh, nowadays, well, occasionally, I'll go to like another website and shit, but it's like mostly like social media sites like
Like YouTube.
Twitter. or
Twitter,
yeah, Twitter, YouTube, for
Twitch.
some people, Facebook, sometimes Twitch, and it kinda sucks, but, like, that's it. That's, like, kind of it because, like, unless you're, like, looking for illegal streams or news sites, like, I don't really have like, I used to have when I used to open up my browser, it used to be I would have, like, 7 or 8 tabs open, like, immediately, like, go here, 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 spend the first, like, hour or so checking everything out, conversating, stuff like that. Now I might have, like, a maximum of, like, 2 or 3. And that's just those sites. Sometimes I'll have, like, multiple, like, tabs open for, like, Twitter or YouTube, occasionally Twitch too, but, you know, like, I miss, like, all of us going to,
Forums.
homestarrunner.com or newgrounds.com or, uh, any of the Chans, even Reddit back in the day, like, I'm glad that the sites that survived the, our I guess neglect. Like I'm glad that they're still around, but I really did enjoy like going to Ill Will Press and just watching all their stuff on their website. Now it's all on, it's all on YouTube and TikTok, and I love TikTok. TikTok's a lot of fun, but it's like, eh. Oh, and everything is on your phone now too. I guess I'm boomering out a little bit. I like because I don't want to be like sitting down in a chair on my phone. I want to be walking around. Occasionally, I'll have a thought, look it up on my phone, boom, put it back in my pocket.
Right.
But it just doesn't feel like that's the way that the world works nowadays. It like I hate to like sound pessimistic or black pilled or something, but it really is like walking in a straight line with their heads down, looking at their phone. It really does like the whole world can be like burning down, and as long as everyone can get to work or school or at on time, it's like their heads down, they're not going to notice at all. I think
Yeah,
that's
I try
what's
to keep my phone, like, in my pocket if I'm not, like, in my house.
yeah.
I don't know, I feel like that's, like, extremely unhealthy.
Yeah, like phone addiction is a real thing, but because, phone companies have such large, deep pockets, no one really talks about it. People who can like actually effectively make laws, you know, against companies like say uh with push notifications with mobile games and shit like that. Like the first time I even heard about something like that, of course it was on South Park. And then after that episode, a lot of people started making YouTube videos talking about, "Hey, you know, push notifications and the way that mobile gaming is set up really is kind of fucking evil, huh?" It's kind of like how loot boxes before like Europe got really pissed off and mad at Activision and EA for like pushing gambling for kids basically, and
I miss loot boxes.
I fucking like I preferred loot boxes like out of this like I don't care like, about, like, me, like, I was fine gambling. Well, I'll give, like, Blizzard, like, $10, or I was
Well, and
happy
it
to do
sucked
it.
'cause it was,
Now
like,
I don't want to.
$5 and you get, like, a random thing, and now it's, like, $12 and you get, like, some shit, and then it's, like, $30 for some decent shit, and then $50 for, like, some crazy shit. And it's like, I coulda just paid $5 and gotten, like, a fucking random whatever,
Yeah, now it's all just battle passes, and battle
or
passes were
battle
kinda
passes.
yeah, battle passes were kind of fun for a while. Like, absolutely loved the, Cold War and Fortnite battle
Yeah,
passes
but then you gotta
because
play, like, 18 games every day constantly to get your battle passes up, or the battle
well
passes run out.
Well, like, if you care about that, that's like, that's a big deal. But for me, I was always playing like 4 or 5 hours a day with friends. And if I hit what I need to, cool. If not, all good. And the way that I played, like, I didn't even get this battle pass for Cold War for this season. Black Ops 2, Black Ops Cold War for anyone who's want to know. Um, I've been maxed out that battle passes stuff, and I didn't even buy it this entire time, even with the way I played. But I don't know. Everything's just so money, 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 and the greed has just gotten so out of control in this country, man. And I don't think it's ever going to stop or improve or get better.
Maybe we just gotta play Genshin, or we gotta start playing Genshin if we want
Genshin
our loot
Impact.
boxes. Yeah.
Uh, I loved Overwatch loot boxes because I like the whole like gambling aspect about it. I tried to enjoy like loot boxes for Apex Legends, but I only like got like two or three of them. I'm like, okay, I see how this is. Then again, I think I like Overwatch a lot more than I do any other game right now.
Yeah, I haven't really played any Overwatch ever.
It's a really fun game. Uh, yeah,
Well, yeah, I used to
sometimes
play
the
TF2, so yeah, I
oh
mean, it's the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. It's a lot of people. A lot of the community is super toxic, and
Nice.
it's mainly because no, it's not the fun kind of Call of Duty toxic where everyone's enjoying themselves, screaming at each other, and having a good time. No, it's I don't want to play that healer, and then they just sit in queue and they throw the match, and we lose. And it's a comp
Ugh.
match, so it fucking counts against you. And I think personally, I think that if you do that, I think one time you should be like lifetime banned from comp. Like, oh, okay, you're gonna make someone's life difficult and fucking throw a little hissy
What
fit,
the
bitch.
water?
Here's a fucking spanking. What's up?
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, are there any games you're playing right now? Hmm.
Mahjong.
Oh, Mahjong, huh?
It's just constant. It's a fucking addiction. It's a problem.
I've been playing Yahtzee a lot more on my
Is that real?
phone. Huh?
Are you being real? It's legit? You're
Yeah.
playing Yahtzee?
No,
Hell
no,
yeah.
yeah, on my phone. Yeah, on my phone during work hours when I don't have any calls, I'm like, I'm fucking bored, man. What do I do? Hey, play Yahtzee with friends. So I just play
During work
Yahtzee
hours in a
against.
video game, right? Not actually during
Yes.
work. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I can say that. No one in my work fucking knows like what the name of my show is called, so it's fine. But no, I'll just be sitting there at my desk, just like in my chair, fucking around because I work remote. And I am just sitting there going, all right, gonna play some fucking Yahtzee. And I'm just playing Yahtzee for like a few hours. Like, it's pretty cool. I got this thing called Mist Plays or Misty Plays or something, and it awards you points for playing the game. And you can redeem those points for like Uber Eats gift cards or even PayPal $25 gift cards and shit like that. And you can get real money sent to your PayPal account and into your bank account. So that's always fun.
Uh, Expert rank, which is like the middle. I'm like mid-ranked now, which is
Hmm.
kind of cool. So like this is where I think the vast majority of players are playing because it's novice, adept, expert, master, and then saint. I don't know if it goes higher than saint, but there's no like no benefit to going higher than saint.
I don't know what that any of that is, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, it's like gold rank basically
Oh, okay.
in any other. So I'm playing with all like Japanese salarymen.
I don't know what it is. I just everywhere I go, it's like I have the hot room because this room, I know the AC is probably running, but
Fucking
the
cold here
fucking
right now.
dude, I'm waiting for it to be fucking cold already. Well, it says 62 in my area, but like I'm waiting for that to be actively true because I have a big old thick robe and I love wearing the shit out of it.
Open a window.
Oh no, I did that the other day and I really pissed off my brother and we got in this huge fight over it because he doesn't let me know when the AC's on and I'm not thinking about the AC, so the AC my window was open for 20 minutes while the AC was on. I was like, "Oh, okay, fuck it."
I always underestimate the power of opening a window because you
Mhm.
open a window and then like your whole house is fucking freezing, and it doesn't even take that long.
Yeah, it's fucking spooky, like the way that window weather works. Like this one time, the lights got shut off. It was just like an electrical outage, like way, way back when I was much, much younger with some friends of mine. And we opened up all the windows, chilled out, sat in the living room, and we freaking toked like freaking crazy. And we, with all the windows open, we managed to smoke out the entire house. The entire living room was great.
You hotbox the house.
Hell yeah. That's an accomplishment in and of itself. I think anyway.
Yeah, that's one of your achievements.
It's like, hey, you drank more than everyone several times at several parties. You get the hooray
You almost
lampshade.
died 4 times, like,
It's like, all right, let's see how many times you almost died. Ooh, this one was hairy. This one was like you weren't looking while you were crossing the road.
that's based. You should just cross the road.
Oh man,
I
I
get in
was.
arguments all the time because 'cause I'm like, "I'll just cross the road."
Oh god, like
I have the right of way as a even if I'm jaywalking, if you hit me, you just have fun paying my medical bills, dumbass.
oh, I used to get bitched at by fucking cops for doing that. Like jaywalking or something, they would go, "Roop, roop, not supposed to jaywalk when the thing's not on." And then they'd speed off. I'm like, oh shit. Always getting bitched at. Fucking hate it, man.
No, my
Always
friends
getting
are always like,
hassled by the
"Just look
man.
both ways, you don't wanna get if I get hit by a car, they're paying my medical bills, or I'm dead, it's someone else's problem at that point, I don't give a fuck, I'll just cross the road. I have the right of way, I'm not doing any
I mean, like you're lucky, if you get splattered outside, at least it's outside. So, like
and it's quick.
no, yeah, splattered, and the mess cleanup won't be so bad. Just fucking, hose your brains down into the storm drain right down the way, and then boom, you're good.
What if you're still in your brain?
Oh man, I've had nightmares about that. Like, hey, what? Well, like, because I used to watch Tales from the Crypt a lot, and there was a couple of them where uh someone took a drug that like pronounced them clinically dead, but they were still alive. But they had one where they had the serum where, oh, this just mean there's no like it means you're clinically dead, but you're still conscious. So it
Right.
doesn't fucking render you unconscious. And so they thought the guy was dead. And
So
then
they
the
did the
people,
autopsy?
yeah, they did the autopsy. And then all of a sudden
Ugh,
it's like, well, they forgot to render me unconscious. So as they're fucking carving him up for the autopsy. That shit fucking scares me. And Hayden Christensen, the dude who played Anakin Skywalker in 1, 2, and 3 Star Wars, he did this one movie a little bit afterwards where uh, I forgot what the technical medical term for this was. It's they put you under, but you're not all the way, put under
yeah,
yet.
it's called being high.
Oh, no, it's like a no, no, it wasn't being high.
Because
It
that's what
was
they hit you with first, they hit you with, like, pretty much just fentanyl.
yeah, because I've never been put under before for a surgery.
I think I have 3 times?
I'm scared about going to the doctor or getting, like, medical work done because
Yeah, it's
like,
it's really fucking spooky.
like, what if they really do find something wrong with me? Or 2, what if they find something wrong with me and, like, I have to get surgery, but it's some bullshit surgery, but, like, I fucking die on the surgery table. Like, "Hey, you're getting knee surgery. Oh, there was a blood clot burst your fucking heart in half. Oh, you're fucking dead." Or, like, they just nick an artery and I bleed to death or
Yeah, there's
something,
always just a chance if you get put under that you just die.
Yeah, that fucking freaks me out. 'Cause, like, "Alright, hope nothing bad happens,"
I think the
and you're
first
dead.
time I was put under for something, I was very, very young. I was having tubes put in my ears because I had, like, fluid buildup.
Oh, wow.
For some reason, the anesthesiologist informed me that there was a chance I might die. Not my parents. They he decided to tell me as well. And then I was just like, "Nope, I'm not doing it."
Damn.
So it
What
was
could
like a
have
whole, like, hour or 2 hours of me just, like
mm, yeah, because that shit's fucking scary. because you don't want to die from like a simple fucking procedure, man. Because that stuff like kind of spooks me. Because I think of like the people that I looked up to or like were fans of. They're like, hey, Ryan James Dio, you're going in. Hey, I'm going to the hospital. The next day, oh, he's dead. And then
Yeah,
my
I mean, I
friend,
understand now as an adult, like, the odds of you dying just from going under are very, very low.
yeah, like I guess that part doesn't bother me. Yeah, it's all the shit that they do while you're under, and then like being like sliced open's fucking scary too.
Yeah, I had the tubes in my ears, my tonsils removed, which is the best thing in the world. If you have tonsils, I feel bad for you. You get this fucking tonsil stones and shit, nasty ass. And then I had, one,
What's a
like
tonsil stone?
people get, like, food and stuff stuck in their tonsils, and then it just has, like, a smell to it, I guess.
Oh, oh, I know what you're talking about.
I don't have tonsils, so I don't know much about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like I've had those, and it's disgusting. Like I'm constantly like like gargling fucking mouthwash and salt water and shit trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, I
Because
just don't
dude,
have tonsils, so I don't have to worry about that shit.
I like my tonsils. I don't want my tonsils
Why?
to go away.
Why do you like your tonsils?
Well, because they're my tonsils. Like, who else's tonsils are they gonna be?
You could just get them out.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, I had tonsillitis, so they had to fucking cut them out. I guess they don't really do that.
It's kind of crazy how like science has pretty much determined that we do have like a number of useless innards, like tonsils, and apparently like what was it, your pancreas or
Appendix.
something? Appendix, there we go. Apparently, like your appendix and your tonsils are largely useless. And scientists and doctors have sometimes said, "Hey, maybe we should just have like a time where we just like when they're little children, we just put them under and just fucking yank those two fucking things out of them, and they'll have a better quality of life." And people freak out, going, "No, you're not taking my kid, my kid's tonsils and shit," because like it is kind of spooky.
Well, they get, like, inflamed, like, the appendix can just burst, and then the tonsils can, like, choke you to death. So it's
Really?
just like yeah, yeah, if you have tonsillitis and it's bad enough, they can just grow and grow and
Oh wow, that's fucking nuts.
but they used to just, like, at any amount of inflammation of the tonsils, they just cut them out, like, just take them out of there. I guess now it's really, really bad.
Ugh,
But yeah, it was just
always,
I don't know, I could only eat, like, Jello and
which is always nice. Oh yeah. 'Cause that's how the doctors and nurses sell it on to you as a kid. It's like, "Hey, don't worry, you'll have plenty of ice cream and Jello." I was like, "It'll be delicious, it'll be great." Like, "Hell yeah, I love ice cream and Jello, it's nice."
yeah, I always kinda just forget the fact that everyone else has tonsils, like, it just doesn't register. Like, I got them out so young.
Mhm.
Yeah, the other surgery I had was just, like, some really minor elective thing that I didn't even need to go under for, but if they're gonna offer, I'll
Yeah. Ugh.
yeah, if they're like, "You could be awake or you could be asleep for this," I'm gonna be like, "Well, I'm gonna be asleep."
It's like, "Sleep, please."
Yeah, I'll take
I
the one where I don't feel it.
was like, "Yeah, I don't wanna see this, like, at all. I don't wanna see the knife going into my throat. I will freak out, like, I will have to go to sleep for this."
That was the one where they gave me a bunch of Dilaudid after too,
Nice.
so I was just high as fuck. Because they just keep coming over and they're like, "Are you still in pain? Do you need more?" And you're like, "Hell yeah."
Oof, ow, my back. I mean, my tonsils.
Yeah, if insurance is gonna pay for it, just, keep pumping it.
Ugh. So, do you have any Halloween plans since we're like a day out from Halloween?
No, I had a couple people ask me, and I'm like,
Yeah, it sucks if you don't have any friends. Halloween pretty much doesn't mean a damn thing to you because you can't like I don't know, you can't like go around like asking for candy in a costume because everyone's going to be like, "Dude, get out of here."
I mean, yeah, I guess you could. It would just, probably not go well for you.
I get pissed off where people like get offended at you for being too old to trick or treat when I was younger. I'm like, dude, get fucked. I'm just having some fun here. Like, I'm baked and I have nothing else to do on this night. So it's freaking trick or treating time, bitch.
I know some people who are like 19, 20 who still go out, and I'm like, "Why? Why?"
Like, I love
Surely
the
that
I
seems too old.
Like, I love the idea of adult Halloween where, like, like you and like some buddies on your block can organize sort of like a little mini bar crawl. Because I'm super, super into that. I love the idea of just like multiple parties going on at about, like 8 o'clock. Like, fuck yeah, man, let's rock and roll, dude. Like, I have like, chips and dips and beers and stuff, just laying out, just hanging out, having a good old time. Let's fucking go. I miss when people because I miss when people used to do that because it doesn't feel like people like haven't done that in a while. Then again, I guess everyone sort of grew up and moved on or got divorced. Then
Yeah. I don't really
again,
know people, like, I know a lot of people online.
yeah. Yeah, it would be so much better if we had teleportation technology already
Or bullet
figured out.
trains.
Bullet trains would be nice too, because I would go to New York or like, I don't know, Seattle or, Chicago or something like, every other weekend. 50 bucks bullet train. Meow.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
Japan's just better than us again.
yeah, like there's about like 100 different things Japan just blows, us out of the water on. Like, the billboards, for instance, are really cool. Like New York City has a couple of really cool ones, but for some reason or another, like we haven't adopted like what Tokyo, for example, like does. Like there was that movie with Bill Murray and Sarah Michelle Gellar, I think it was. Uh, they were it was based in Japan, and what they showed off just back then, I think it was like 2008, 2009, something like that. What they had displayed was just freaking mind-blowing. And then, if you read about tech now, in Japan, like it blows away what they have now. Like what they have then they have now plus even better. And so you're sitting there going, God, I really, really wish that we had a bunch of 3D billboards like they have the one in New York City that they advertise the failed Resident Evil Netflix series on. And that was super, super cool. YouTube that if you haven't seen that for those listening, because that was really neat. I thought Fifi, the VTuber
Sorry?
chick, huh? Fifi. Oh, she's a VTuber chick, who's also like who also does OnlyFans and stuff. She's like a Project Melody, except like her shtick
Oh,
isn't like
Fifi.
she's Fifi, Feifei, whatever.
It's named after
Which
the
is it?
Trump tweet. Kofefe.
Oh, that's where that's from.
Apparently, yeah. I
Oh,
just
okay,
looked it up.
okay.
Kofefe-chan.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know that that's where it came from. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She got like an advertisement. It was like 10 grand. But it was one in Times Square, and like her display was really, really cool. And really, just what I want is I want my hologram waifu. That's really just what I want. So I have something to say hi to me when I enter my room. At
Well,
this
that's
point,
depressing as all hell.
it is depressing, but I'm just
Good
going to
thing
say,
Riley's not here to roast you.
oh yeah, oh fuck it, dude, he'd probably like have five, or he'd have a harem of fucking like a hollow waifus, probably all clown chicks too, knowing him. Anyway, I can say this because he's not going to listen to this, but
Yeah, he's into the Clissy.
Clissy's just that's just such a, yeah, I don't know. That's a weird fetish I don't get.
The clowns? You don't like clowns?
Well, there's some hot babe clowns out there, but it's it's either like two extremes. It's either like Bozo the clown or Harley Quinn. There's no like sexy middle for it. It's always like, dude, I can't like bang a chick that's in fucking balloon pants with like giant shoes and like the red wig in the nose, the honking nose. Like, I don't know if I could do this, man. This is just so
Dude, there's something about a red
distracting.
nose, or the big shoes. You end the night in her little car.
Oh god. That would be some interesting sex, to say the very least.
It'd be a little cramped.
Never banged in a car before because I always thought that was just too big to do it. But you get into a back seat and you're like, no, I could do that. This would be easy. This would be fine. But I don't know. Like, all my friends who said they have had car sex, they
Seems
always say
uncomfortable.
it's yeah. It seems overrated, and there's always cramping, and it seems uncomfortable.
Yeah, cause like, yeah, I can't imagine, like
Well, like yeah, because like there's only like so many positions you can do. Like in a car. I think everyone just likes car sex just for the novelty of it.
yeah, but then it's like shower sex, right? Like, you do it and it's like, "Oh, this sucks."
Oh yeah, there was that meme of the chick in Tarzan, and she's just getting rained on while she's like has her hands like propped up against the tree, and she can't go anywhere. She's just got this "oh, I fucking hate everything right now" look on her face, and it just says, "This is what shower sex really feels like."
No, shower sex is worse
Oh man,
because
I
there's
don't.
something like, I don't know, it's just hot. First of all, like, you might just, like, pass out because it's just you're doing a physical activity in, like, a steam room.
Hmm.
So, like,
Like,
that's not cool. Water is like a horrible lubricant. It's just gonna make things worse.
yeah, it's apparently like medically advised that you not have sex in a pool or a hot tub or something like that, because apparently that could hurt the woman mostly. Because like the water can get like shot up in her vajich and like cause a
Well, and the
complication.
water's gonna, like, wash away, like, natural lubricant, you know?
Yeah, I can't imagine that's any fun.
It's
Ugh.
bad.
Yeah, you know what kind of sex sounds really kind of overrated and uncomfortable? Beach sex. Like you roll over the wrong way, you got fucking sand fucking everywhere.
Especially if you're the one on the bottom, like, ow.
Mm. Oh yeah, and like even though if you're on a comfortable thick towel, I can't imagine that you don't feel the grains of the freaking sand just like grinding on your
Well,
back
and,
like
like,
fucking
like,
crazy.
it moves, but it's like a solid move.
I can see that being fun for like a couple of minutes and then just being very uncomfortable.
Arrested for public indecency,
Uh
so
I can't like picnic sex is stupid too. Like it's always overly romanticized in films and stuff because they're like, oh, a couple's having like a nice little picnic. Like, dude, you guys are fucking on the ground. Like, there's like bugs and
with a
spiders and
thin
snakes and
blanket.
shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not very big, and you already got all the food on there. What are you gonna do? Like, fucking in throes of passion, just like hand swipe fucking everything away and go,
With
"Me
every
more."
thrust, you squish more ants underneath you, like
Oh god, yeah. And it's all lumpy and shit. Like the only like kind of weird unconventional sex I've ever had that's been fun has been sex intense at Ren Fair. Because
yeah.
sex at Ren Fair is intense.
Oh, haha.
Always thought tent sex was a lot of fun. I think camper sex would be like kind of fun too, because at least you have some room to move around and you have room to put good blankets and shit on there. Then again, I'm used to sleeping in campers and stuff because I used to move around a lot when I was a kid.
I feel like there's just a lot of places you don't get very romantic. Mile High Club sounds awful.
Yeah, like I can't imagine wanting to actually really bang in an airplane bathroom because the shit's already cramped. Like, dude, like imagine or like banging on a bus, like because those
Those
toilets,
people are nasty.
yeah,
The
it's
people
just
that bang
fucking
on buses.
yeah, it's fucking disgusting. Like, how do you even give a dude a blowjob or like service a chick, in this situation? Because someone's got to get on their knees, but like, there's not a whole lot of room to fucking grow or to move around
Everybody
on.
sees. Everybody can just see you.
Yeah, or they can at least hear you at the very least. Oh man, I remember one time this dude was taking a shit and everyone on the bus was yelling at him because he was doing so because he didn't crack the little window open. I was like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I never ride buses. I'm sorry. Apparently, he was friends with the dudes who were yelling at them, but it was fucking nasty as shit.
Ugh. Dude,
Ugh.
public transport brings, like, a whole breed of people.
Oh, PT fucking sucks.
Like, it's great in theory, it's just, like, the people on there are just fucking psychotic sometimes.
Like, it's nice to take PT when you're just going places, but I hate taking the bus when I'm going to my job because, like, the last thing I want to do is just like get thrown into a fucking bus like a sardine with the rest of the people in there, and it's just fucking disgusting. Just so I can go to work because I hate my fucking job, right? But God, man. Uh, and sometimes having a car in a big city it doesn't really help anything because boom, traffic fucking jam. Like, what are you going to do? Take an Uber or Lyft? It's going to be the
Well, yeah,
same
and then there's
fucking
stuff
thing,
like
bro.
New York where it's, like, literally built to not be in a car,
Yeah,
which I think in a way, like, I would like that. Like, if everything was, like, walkable.
yeah. If everything was walkable, if like you're talking about like maybe 2, 3 blocks in any direction max to go to something you really want to go to, maybe like walk a couple of blocks to go to the freaking state, the stadium to go watch a ball game. I'm totally into that. Uh,
Because I live in a so I have to, like, go up,
oof.
yeah, if I wanna walk anywhere, and I don't drive.
Why not?
Spooky.
All right, I respect it. I understand it.
Yeah, it's fucking scary. You get in a big metal death trap.
I guess I'm just used to it. I've driven for like years and years and years.
Yeah, I just have, like, such bad anxiety problem. Maybe if I got, like, medicated for anxiety, I could figure that out,
Yeah,
but, like, that's a fucking task in itself. Getting any kind of mental health care is a fucking pain in the ass.
yeah, it is. I really want to get back on my meds again, but I'm
Yeah.
also remembering like how I got off the meds. I'm like, oh, dude, this fucking sucks.
Just take anything else. You were on the worst one, like, in
See,
terms of withdrawals.
yeah, see, I didn't even know like what that was, because like I don't have like I didn't really have like a any idea how to fact check or like look anything up, like well, because there's like a million different like antidepressants for like a million different things, and then there's all these like I don't know subcategories of how bad in the head are you right now with this, or this, and then it might not your medication might not work and all that. So like, all right, so I got to detox off of this stuff and take another freaking thing, and that
Well, yeah,
was cool.
you were
Like,
on an SNRI.
well, I thought SSRIs were like pretty bad for you. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll totally claim ignorance on both. I don't really know. Like, people tell me don't take SSRIs, take the other one. Then the people on SSRIs say don't take that one, take this one. I'm like, I don't know whose advice to take.
Yeah, I mean, SSRIs are, like, I don't think they're not bad. Like, they can be, and it's pain in the ass finding one that's, like, decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, SNRIs,
Hmm.
that shit's hard to get off.
Yeah, man, that shit was not fun to get off of. Let me tell you, I've never had a depression like I've had like while I was like getting off of fucking Effexor. It was like that was the worst shit. Like I never want to experience that again.
I have to be on, like, mood stabilizers and shit when I'm fucking zombie.
Yeah, I don't even know how to. I don't even know what those are and what that would do to me.
Yeah, you just kinda, like,
Ugh. Like I wanted like when I was a kid, I wanted the I guess pill that Lisa Simpson was on in that one Simpsons episode where she just takes it and all she sees are like pretty colors and smiles and the day's not so bad. I'm like,
I think
yeah,
that's just called LSD, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, dude, I want that. And they're like, I'll totally take pills for that. Ugh. All right, we're at the hour 13 mark. Got anything else you want to say? Or anything else you want to talk about?
Just have to put that in there, I guess.
Yes, note fuck Riley. Yes, it's the fuck Riley cast. No longer the Mo cast, it's fuck Riley cast. Episode 1. Today's topic, fuck Riley. No,
Yeah, we
just
didn't
kidding.
talk about him enough.
Yeah. Well, what's there to say except fuck Riley, right?
Yeah, well, the cold open was either gonna be fuck Riley or we just cut in, like, Riley cold opening, which would have been a funny bit.
Yeah, like, cause he was in here, like, 2 or 3 freaking times, and I'm like, "He was in here about 10 minutes ago," like,
Nah,
along
he's
with
fucking
another
stoned
admin. Oh god, like,
for sure.
he has no way, like, he just has not learned how to manage his stonidity. I don't know what to call his manage his high, yet, and it's, like, one of the most pain in the ass things for new stoners to be around. I'm like, "I'm so stoned, guys." Dude, shut up. We're like, "The fucking cops just pulled us over. Be quiet." Because like, you're just fucking sweating there. I guess that's what happened to me, and, like, as soon as the cop got there, he just righted himself out, didn't say anything. I was, like, very helpful thankful for that. Oh, man. God. I hate talking to cops when I'm baked or, like, when I'm drunk, because like, I get a little too friendly and too comfortable with people real quick when I'm both of those things. Fuck no. Ugh. Alright. Ugh. I think that's all I have to say for today. It is a sweltering ass bitch in here right now. Like, damn, like, I turned the fan on about 35, 45 minutes ago, man. It's just, like, gotten so freaking hot. I think when I, like, get some more money, I'm gonna go, like, get me, like, a little stand-up AC or something, and, I don't know, have one of those where it's just, you can pump it out of the window or something, and everything will be fine. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Alright, well, Robin, where can they find you at?
Great question. Am I gonna go back on Twitter? You can
Oh.
definitely find me Musk in charge.
Who knows? Who knows? Ugh. And y'all can find me just melting in a pool of sweat and sorrow at youtube.com/Moside Gaming. And eventually, when Twitch or Twitter decides to, well, in the next 3 days, decides to unban me for my little vacation, I can come back and be all like, hey, what's happened? What happened while I was gone? And not just be swearing up and down a fucking storm. I hate it when I miss internet events, I just love those. I love that shit. But yeah, it's like, especially like when one happens like the day before, like, motherfuckers, man. I missed everything. Oh well. All right, that's it for me. That's it for us. We shall see you guys next time. Bye bye.
I